Hi, I'm Chloe Steinig with a special extended edition of Moog Minute, where you'll be getting the backstory on our water tower's new look. Welcome, John. Thank you so much for joining us today. As the scaffolding and the wrap comes down, what can people expect to see as they come into work?
This morning we're here to talk about the new paint job that we've done on the water tower. It was last painted grey just over 20 years ago, and over the last few years, of course, the paint has deteriorated and started flaking off. And so we needed to repaint it. And we decided that we would take the opportunity not just to repaint it grey, but to actually use it as a piece of art and to put some artwork on it. The water tower was originally built back in the late 1950s, and it served a purpose to provide water to the facilities, but that purpose was no longer needed quite a few years back, so it's not functional, but it has come to represent Moog for many of our employees. It's like the symbol of the company.
As the community starts to see the unveiling, it'll be about a week and a half to start disassembling the scaffolding, and then they'll get a full reveal of what the tower looks like.
Can you tell us a little bit about the artist and what it was like working with him on the project?
Yeah, Tim was a very interesting guy. He's very, very talented and just loves what he does. He was here every day, all day, you know, climbing up and down the scaffolding by himself, and just did a great job with what he did up there.
I'm Tim Martin, a muralist, decorative finisher, and I was called on to create some magic here, which is to make the water tower look like a spaceship, basically taking the Earth up into space.
Did he face any challenges while painting?
Oh yeah, so anything on paper is significantly different than doing it in real life.
Being that it's three-dimensional, there was a lot of hands-on mathematical figuring to make everything work, because the design is a flat two-dimensional piece. So there's a lot of things going on here to make it look the way it does.
And obviously working by himself, climbing up and down all the scaffolding flights was a little bit challenging for him too, but yeah, he did a great job.
So what is the inspiration behind the art?
There's three dimensions to it. At the base of the tower, which is actually built like a rocket, we have painted rocket engines, and they're to symbolize the whole space business and the highly advanced technology that we have. Back in 1969, when Apollo 11 went to the moon, Moog had thrust vector control that steered all three phases of that rocket. And today, as we stand here, the new Artemis rocket is on the launch pad in NASA down in Florida, and we have steering controls all over that as well. So at the base, we've got rocket engines. At the top, we've painted a globe. And what that represents is the global nature of our company, with the Moog name, of course, around the tower as it was in the past. And back in the late 1960s, Bill Moog established the first Moog subsidiaries outside of the US. And over the years, we've expanded to have presence in over 20 countries around the world. And we see ourselves as a global company. And then the third piece is on the stem of the tower, we painted the word innovation. And of course, innovation is all about what our company is for. Back in the 1951, Bill Moog invented the servo valve, and since then we have innovated across multiple industries. It's the core of who we are, it's our past, and it's our future.
John Scannell and some of the other MET members climbed up to the tower to see the final design. What were their thoughts on it?
Yeah, that was an interesting day. John kind of just called me out of the blue on lunch and said, hey, we'd like to go on a little tour up there. And we took them right to the top, and yeah, we had a lot of fun.
It was really neat though to see, to get a sense of the paintwork as you went up, and to get a sense of the paintwork at the top. But unfortunately, when you're that close to it, you're only a couple of feet away, you can't quite make out all of the countries and the globe and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to having the tarp coming down and actually seeing it from the ground and not having to go up.
So what are your thoughts on the new look?
So up until this point, I've only ever seen it about 2 feet away. So I'm going to experience the reveal from a distance just like everybody else. But I'm really happy with the design and the quality of the work that I've seen up to this point.
Awesome. Well, I think it looks great too.
I hope that when people look at it, you know, they'll see the rocket engines, they'll see innovation, they'll see the globe. It will make them proud to be part of Moog.
Wow, I think the new look is amazing. I'm Chloe Steinig, and this has been a Moog Minute.